Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Shaunneka and this morning I have a lovely slow flow for you, a morning practice to really get you started for your day. Flowing in the morning is a great way not only to invigorate the body, but also to get rid of any lingering feelings of grogginess and stiffness that you might be feeling in the morning time. This practice is very gentle, low to the ground, no standing postures, really for the whole body, full body opening in this practice, and hopefully brings some clarity in the mind body so that you are able to go out there and tackle your day. I hope you enjoy the practice. No props are required, and I will see you on the mat. So starting in a comfortable seated position this morning, we'll bring the left shin in front of the right and just walking your feet a little bit forward and a little bit wide so that you're not sitting on your heels. And then it's just a slight flex of the big toe back towards the knees. Removing the fleshy parts from out underneath you so that you're nicely grounded on the mat. Let's take a nice big inhale here. And on the exhale, simply fold forward. You can extend the arms forward. Keep the head lifted or drop the gaze. Let's walk all 10 fingertips over to the left. We're really trying to draw that right rib cage over the left thigh, keeping that right hip on the floor. And walking all 10 fingertips over to the right. Same thing, grounding down through the left hip, trying to draw the left rib cage over the right thigh. On the next exhale, let's walk all 10 fingertips back towards center, coming all the way back up, taking your fingertips, sprinkling them directly behind you so that they're pressing up against your low back, so really close in towards you. Squeeze the shoulder blades and push your fingertips down into the floor to puff up the chest. Inhale, lift, 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 lift for 3. Maybe you keep a slight bend in the elbows for 2. And 1. Gently release that, and we'll switch the crossing of our shins, repeating this on the other side. So the right shin comes in front, feet again come a little bit forward and wide. Setting yourself up here nicely. Inhale and exhale to come forward. Staying nice and low, let's walk all 10 fingertips to the right. And to the left. Gently from here, coming back through center, walking yourself all the way back up as you sprinkle your fingertips again behind you. So your fingertips are nice and close to you. Squeeze the shoulder blades, slight bend in the elbows as you push down into your fingertips to puff up through the chest. For 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. We will swing our legs to the side, finding a child's pose. So finding a tabletop position, bringing the knees wide, big toes to touch at the back of the mat as you send your hips back towards your heels. And from here, walking your fingertips as far forward as you can, but staying on the fingertips, bringing the forehead to the floor so the arms are lifted. And we're just going to gently rock side to side, opening up through the side body, underarms. Relaxing the arms, just for a few breaths here. Bringing the forehead to the floor. Next, exhale, gently lifting the gaze, coming up onto your fingertips and walking all 10 fingertips over towards the right. So reaching further with your left fingertips. You can keep your fingertips spread, or maybe you bring the palms to the floor, forehead to the floor. Feeling that nice stretch in the left side body. Inhale, lift the gaze, come back through center and walking all the way to the left this time. So again, you can stay on fingertips and you're really trying to draw your hips towards your heels to feel that stretch in the right side body, or you can bring your palms to the floor, forehead to the floor. Gently lifting the gaze here, coming back through center, and then walking your hands back towards your knees. Sitting back onto your heels. Taking your right fingertips beside you, sprinkle your fingertips to the floor as you take your left arm up and reach to the right. So bringing a slight bend into the right elbow as you reach to the left. And push off of your right fingertips, bringing the left fingertips to the floor as you reach to the left with the right fingertips. You can bend that left elbow as much as needed, and we'll switch sides, moving with your breath. On this last one here, we'll hold it for 3, for 2, 1. Keeping your right hand where it is, just simply bend the left hand. So bringing the left hand behind the back of the head, slight lean back of the skull into the palm. Inhale to open up, and exhale, folding in. So bringing your elbow to your knee, or trying to. Inhale, open up. And exhale, tap elbow to knee. Bring that stretch to the lower left side. One more inhale. And exhale, tap. Inhale, coming all the way back up, and we'll simply sprinkle the left fingertips to the left side and hold that reach to the right. For 3. For 2. One, bringing the hand behind the back of the skull, slight lean back of the skull into the palm, inhale, and exhale, tap elbow to knee. 3, and open up. 2, and 1. Coming back through center, coming all the way back up. Interlace your hands behind your low back. You want to push your knuckles into your low back as you squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze the elbows together. And maybe this is enough, you stay here, or maybe you release your knuckles down towards the mat and puff up through the chest. You can shimmy side to side just for 2 breaths. And exhale, release. Coming forward onto your forearms, making our way into frog. So from your forearms, you're going to open up your knees nice and wide and just glancing over your shoulder, making sure that your feet are in line with your knees. So your feet are flexed and your toes are pointing in the same direction as your knees. You just want to make sure that you're not coming forward. You're looking to push the hips gently back. Few breaths here. And so the key here is to let the belly be soft. Let the jaw be relaxed. Avoid any gripping in the thighs. Let's take a nice big inhale. And sigh it out. Pushing up onto your palms. Stay in your frog. Just take a few cat-cow from here. So inhale, belly drops, chin lifts, tailbone lifts. And exhale, round, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone under. 2 more. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Bring the feet in behind you. Close the knees and find a tabletop position. And so now we'll be taking that cat-cow feeling into just the pelvis. So you're just going to shimmy the pelvis to the left, to the right. So everything else is isolated. To the left, to the right. You can think about making a figure 8 with your hips. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, and right. Isolating the hips now and just moving the chest. So bringing the chest down, around, and up. Just the chest down, around, and up. and making it intuitive now. So moving the chest, pelvis, torso, everything. You can bend the elbows. Tuck the tailbone under, whatever you need to do. Get out any kinks. So from this tabletop position, we're going to inhale that right arm up and exhale, sweep the right arm underneath as you draw that right shoulder down and away from the ear, bringing the right ear, right temple to the floor. Just a few breaths. Very gently, let's release this side, push down into the left palm, unravel, right hand comes to the floor, inhale the left arm up, and exhale, sweep the left arm underneath the right, drawing the left shoulder down and away from the ear. Pushing down into the right hand, gently unravel the left, finding yourself back in that tabletop position. From here, extend your right leg back, bring your right toes directly behind the left, and then open up your hips towards the side of your mat. Pushing down into your left palm, reaching your right fingertips towards the top of the mat. For 3, feeling a nice stretch now in that right side body. For 2, and 1. Bringing the right hand back down, pick up the right leg, and you're going to take the right leg out beside you off the mat. So your right toes are in line with your left kneecap. And then you're just going to tuck your left toes under and sit back onto your left heel. So you're getting a nice stretch in the back of the left foot and in the right hamstring. You can stay here, or maybe walk all 10 fingertips over towards that right foot. Come back through center, rock forward, and bring that right knee down to meet the left. We'll do this on the other side. Extend the left leg back, bring your left toes down directly behind the right foot. Open your hips up to the side of the mat as you press down into your right palm and reach to the top of the mat with your left fingertips. 3. Really trying to grow nice and long. Notice if you're scrunching up through the side body, really trying to make space between your lower rib cage and your hip. And reach. 2. And 1. Left hand comes down, pick up the left leg and bring it out beside you so that your left toes are in line with your right kneecap. Tuck your right toes under and send your hips back towards your heel. Getting a nice stretch in the back of the right foot and the left hamstring. You can always walk all 10 fingertips over towards your left foot. Lifting the gaze from here, walking all 10 fingertips back to the top, rock forward, and bring the left knee down to meet the right. From here, we're going to come onto our backs. So coming all the way down, onto your back. From here, taking the right ankle and crossing it over the left kneecap. So you can stay here pushing away on the right thigh with your right hand, or pick up the left foot, weave your hands through the hole, grabbing the back of the left hamstring or on top of the left shin. Releasing here, we're going to stretch the top of the hip flexor now. So bringing the left foot to the floor. Grab a hold of the right knee with your left hand. Shimmy your left foot behind your right glute and grab a hold of your left foot. Bring your left knee, left shin back down to the floor. So you should feel a nice stretch at the top of the left thigh, quad, hip flexor. Next exhale, gently release. Bend the left knee, left foot comes to the floor, release the right foot back to the mat. Repeating this on the other side. So right foot grounds as you take the left ankle and cross it over the right kneecap. Finding your variation of reclined pigeon, figure 4. Releasing the shape here, so bringing the right sole of the right foot to the floor. Grab a hold of the left knee with your right hand. Shimmy your right foot behind your left glute and grab a hold of your right foot. Bring your right knee, right shin back to the mat. Gently release the grip, drawing both knees back in towards your chest. Gently rock side to side. We'll take double wind relieving pose from here. So drawing the knees in towards the chest, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Wrap your arms around your knees. We're going to squeeze nice and tight for 3. Feel your thighs compress up against your belly. For 2. Take a nice big inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, release. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your resting pose. Today I'm going to bring my feet as wide as my mat and allow my knees to knock in for constructive rest. Slowly inviting little flickers of movement back into the body. Wiggling the fingers, the toes. Rotating the ankles, the wrists. Maybe interlace your fingers, reach your arms up overhead for a nice long body stretch. Reach, 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 reach. And on the exhale, let it go. Bend the knees one by one. You can roll over onto your side, cradling the head in the upper arm. And very gently pushing down into your fingertips to push yourself all the way up to a seat. With your eyes closed, just humbly bow your chin in towards your chest. And very gently from here, opening the eyes. I hope you enjoyed your practice this morning. I hope any of the grogginess or stiffness that you might have been feeling this morning has lessened and you are ready for your day. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, share it with friends and family, and I will see you back here again soon for another practice.